Welcome back to the Hayley's Help YouTube channel. For those of you that are already subscribed, you know the drill. For those of you that are new here, this is the home of all things cleaning, organising, with a sprinkling of fashion and beauty thrown in for good measure. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we would love to have you. Last week, we had to call Cressida Dick because there was an accident and a crime of catastrophic proportions. Luna decided to take a pee on my sofa. Now, for those of you that don't know, I do have OCD, and I felt like one of those lemons. It tipped me over the edge and there was no catching me. Like, I just went over and that was it. So there was no vlog last week. I ended up freaking out. It felt like my whole lounge was just filthy. I came down from upstairs, I walked into the living room, and you know that smell, it just hit you like a horse at the Grand National. And I was just freaking out over it. So I discussed this with a few of you on my community pages, and a few of you wanted to see the process that I go through when things like this do happen. And let me tell you, it is a lot. So strap in, guys. Let's get into this vlog. I'm going to take you guys along with me. I'm going to show you all the different parts that I pull apart, the things that I use, and I will also, as we're going, leave all the stuff that I've used in today's vlog in the description box. So if you want to find out what stuff I've used, you can head down to the description box and you will find it there. Let's get into today's vlog. When it comes to doing a real good deep clean on your house, I like to remove everything. You want to start with a blank canvas. It stresses me out beyond belief when you're trying to clean around things, because to me that isn't a deep clean. It's fine if you're just doing like a general clean, but when it comes to actually deep cleaning, to clean around stuff, it doesn't feel like you're really getting every inch, centimetre, millimetre, what other meters there are in your house. So what we're going to be doing is, first of all, you want to move out the areas that you are going to be tackling. So if that means moving them across to another part of the room or completely out the room entirely, it's up to you, but that's what we're going to be doing first. The sofa has already had a wash. I'm taking you through the process that I did last week. I didn't film it last week as it was happening because I was like, and it just would have been not a great vlog. So this has already been put through the washing machine. My particular sofa, you can empty it out and then the whole entire sofa can go through the washing machine. That has been done and it is back in place now. So that was my first process. If you don't have a sofa that you can put through your washing machine, what you generally can do is take the covers off, so do that first and put those through a wash. And if you can't take your covers off, what you want to do is invest in an upholstery cleaner. So one of these like carpet cleaner things, you can hire them from stores as well. They normally come with an attachment where you can do things like your sofas, mattresses, etc, etc. So the sofa's clean. We are now going to move this out of the way because this is the area we are going to be focusing on first, and this is the area we are going to be getting clean, sanitised, sterile, and to the Hayley's Help standard once more. Now this area is free of any kind of furniture. I am going to go in and vacuum. That is the first step. This is going to include vacuuming the floor area, and I'm also going to get the dust attachment and do the skirting boards as well. We are back to one of my favourite pastimes that has long been forgotten. It is the art of wall washing. For this, I am going to be using the antibacterial dish soap and some warm water, and then the Marigold crystal clear cloth. These are really, really good for using on walls. They're almost like, they kind of feel like rubber, almost. But yeah, if you don't have a issue with using it, you can go ahead and use bleach on your walls. However, you have to be careful if you have got cats. The reason for this is, I found this out. Apparently, cats are attracted to, because of the smell of bleach, it apparently smells like their urine, which entices them to urinate more in an area of bleach. Now, don't shoot the messenger. I don't know whether this is factual. And actually, when I did my big clean last week, I did actually use bleach on my walls, but then I was informed that apparently cats are like drawn to the smell of bleach, so you shouldn't really use it. So make of that what you will. To err on the side of caution, I just think a fairy antibacterial dish soap is probably the best way forward. So you want to do all of your walls, and this as well is really good because it will get any scuffs off the walls. Okay, and then you want to do the same on your skirting board areas. So just get rid of any scuffs and marks and just get them up nice and clean again. You can also, on your skirting boards, if they are really scuffed, you can go ahead and use a magic eraser. Okay, now this area is empty, we are going to go ahead and move everything out of the lounge. This is what the lounge currently looks like. Everything now needs to come out of here, and we are going to carry on this process throughout the whole lounge of wall washing and doing the skirting boards. The final element will be the carpet washing, but we're not quite there yet. Hello! Can anybody hear me? Guys, right now, I literally feel like, you know the lifesavers from the Titanic where they rowed their boats back? That's how I feel. Like, I've rowed the boat back and peace is going to be restored in all our homes because we're going to do a deep clean. All the bacteria is going to just die. We're going to save all the good bits and all the good furniture and all the nice features of the room, and you know, we'll just let the bacteria perish. Let's move over here. The whole room has now been emptied out. It is completely empty. This is how you do a Hayley's Help deep clean. Now, while this looks like an extreme measure, and I know it is, this is the best way for you to get order and create a calming environment again when there has been a catastrophe. Our catastrophe was obviously Luna peeing on the sofa, but things happen in houses. You might have a dog that poops on your rug, I don't know. You might have a child that's poorly, that vomits, and the reason I love to move everything out is A, it absolutely ensures that you have cleaned every square inch of the room in question. And FYI, can I just put this out there, guys? Let's go off topic here a minute. I've just recently been watching American crime series. I'd be the first person questioned, wouldn't I? If someone you know, if the murder took place, they would be like, that Hayley girl, literally her whole house, firstly smells of bleach, and secondly, the neighbours would be like, I witnessed her and her husband dragging sofas out of their living room into other parts of their house. They just had a blank canvas, and then I watched them wash it all down, even the walls. I mean, I haven't done that, but I'm just saying, I feel like I would be like, you know, it would be like making a murderer all over again, except I would be the Stephen Avery of the world. But yeah, moving on to why I like to do this. It is A, because I know that I'm getting every square inch of the room, I'm getting rid of any bacteria or germs, and it just makes sense to me in my mind. The second reason is this is the perfect opportunity if you are stuck in a bit of a funk and you feel like you're not feeling love for your home anymore, your home's making you feel unhappy, things just don't feel right, the feng shui is a bit off, this is a really nice way to get it back in order because you've got a completely blank canvas here, and you can then start looking at the space you've got and you can put the furniture where you want to put it. I have always done this. In fact, fun fact, when I met my darling husband, he'd only known me maybe 2 weeks, he went off to play his football on a Saturday, and his mum ended up messaging him saying, the young lady you've got up in your bedroom, can you check she's okay? Because there's a lot of noise coming from upstairs. And it was where I was like, your room is not bringing me joy. I was Marie Kondo before Marie Kondo even knew she was Marie Kondo. I was like, this room does not bring me joy. So I moved his whole room around. I'd only known the guy 2 weeks, and thank God, Jesus, he stayed with me. Maybe he liked it, who knows? But I moved his entire room around for it to work and be a lot more practical, and then it felt soothing to me, it felt nice, and it looked better. And he thanked me for it in the end, albeit he was like, why have you touched my things? And I was like, doesn't it look better though, babe? And he was like, yes, it does. But why have you touched my things and moved everything around? Because how will I find anything? And I'm like, that's not my problem. So that's the reason why I like to do this. So I'm going to move the furniture that we had in this room. It's going to be repositioned back in different places when we get to that part. But first things first, we now need to vacuum the entire inch of this room. We are then going to press on with our wall and skirting board washing, and then I'm going to take you through the next process.
You got to let it go. 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 When it gonna let go, go. When it let go, you. When it let go, go. When it has to let go. When it let go, go. When it's to let go. You got to let it go. You
all of your walls, you need to go ahead and assess the situation. So if you see any kind of scuff marks on your walls that don't come off from wall washing, go ahead and paint over them, because we all know we did not just clear out a whole entire room to then leave scuff marks on the wall. So grab yourself, this is why I like the fact that my house is just whitewashed, but grab yourself some paint and go over any of the bits that the wall washing hasn't removed. And what we're aiming for is essentially it to look like a newly fresh, redecorated room where a cat hasn't urinated, no chaos has been caused, it's just fresh, new and shiny, fresh out the packet, if you will. While the paint on the walls for our touch-ups is drying, you are going to gather all of your soft furnishings, so any cushion covers, any blankets, any throws, all of these are going to go through the washing machine, and while they're being washed, we are going to crack on and carpet clean the entire floor. Exciting times. Now looks like, guys. Henry has been like Mr. Kipling. He's done an exceedingly good job on the carpets. These now need to dry, so we are going to exit the room and let the carpets completely dry. This is really important that you don't have shoes or feet in the room while the carpets are wet, because we don't want any dirt or grime being dragged through onto a wet carpet. It's just going to cause a whole mess and it will end up making more stains and you'll have to do the whole process again. So this is going to be left now. I am going to come back momentarily. It's YouTube, so we can fast forward, but it is going to be left for a while, and we will come back and I am going to show you the end result of the extreme Hayley's Help clean. The carpet is now dry and peace has been restored in my living room. I have reorganised, like I said to you guys I was going to do, and put the furniture in different places, and I'm going to show you exactly how the living space now looks. Over here I have built a shelving unit. So this is a really good Hayley's Help hack for you guys. I am obsessed with this. Now, the actual unit itself is from IKEA, and the legs are also from IKEA, and you can buy them separately. And what I've done is I've spray painted the legs gold. They have then been attached to this unit that doesn't come with legs, and then Robbie the Ranger has secured it to the wall with some wall brackets so it doesn't topple over, and I love it so much. I think it came in at, I'll leave the prices in the description box below, but I think in total it was like 30 quid for like the lot, maybe a little bit more, but not much more. And I do think for the actual shelving unit itself, it works really well in here. The shelving unit needed to be tall because Robbie the Ranger has set up our projector, so the screen is on the wall over the other side of the room now, where we can watch our movies and the Hayley's Help YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And I really, really like it. I love this living room now. I'm so happy with how it looks. Over here I've made a little vase arrangement, or vase arrangement, and it literally is just a hurricane vase with fairy lights put inside of it, and then some artificial flowers put inside, and I just really, really like that as well. That is on our mirror column. We've put the love light up in here just to add a bit of, you know, family coziness, because who doesn't love a love sign? We all do. Over in this corner over here, we've got our corner sofa. This is the one, this is where it all began. This corner sofa is where this room transformation all began. From Luna peeing on this, the whole thing got washed down and everything got completely rejudged, and I really love how it's turned out, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I would love to know whether you're loving it, whether you would change things, because that's okay. If there's some things that you're like, I wouldn't have that there, I'd have it here, let us know. And then we've got the coffee table in the middle with our flowers on top, the rug underneath, and then our feature chair here, which is my colourful ochre chair and footstool. And there we go. Look at that. Happy days are here again. Thanks for watching today's vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button. Don't forget to come back same time next week for some more Hayley's Help. Until then, keep it clean.